Our third game of the day and first under 12s match-off showcase is underway here as Team Bounds versus Team Kirk gets off and running here with 2013 born age group. All of the standout or highlights of this age group's on the puck. Jackson Harvey now. Harvey part of the Lancashire Lightning under 14s at only 11 years old. 80 points he did as well. Surely going to be putting up 100 points at some point. He's got a few years left of eligibility in that age group and he's already on the puck. He's going to play it round and it'll be sent back down towards Luke Wallace of the Invicta under 12 squad down in Kent. That's a crossing. Heavily done, will be picked up by Field in the corner. Put back through to another face-off done. Just the first bit of offensive zone time for Team Kirk. Round the houses, trying to wrap it around, tucked in. Slow to get across post to post, but Josh Clark makes the most of the opportunity. Wrapped round and pushed in. Team Kirk get us underway early here. In the Kirk zone, trying to cut into the middle. Bounces awkwardly away from Hogan Cumming, another one of the Scots. With Lennox through, neutralised, played off well, just losing out and falling offside. As Team Kirk, they'll hold on to that. Starting netminders. Reggie Morehouse, Chelmsford under 12. And looks to be Riley Cinderby. Apologies, no, it's Freddie Esposito. Both Chelmsford under 12's goalies actually against each other. Wristed in, saved by the one representing Kirk.
0-1-1-9.
face off out into the corner. He lifted down the ice, held up by Kirk, and they'll start looking for their second early on. Team Kirk head coach, the assistant coach of the England Quebec squad, Sean Martin. Also the assistant coach of Chelmsford under 16s. Scramble in front of the crease and eventually pushed aside by Esposito. Stuck in the wheelhouse of Cooper Joe. And briefly work it out into the Kirk zone, and some great stick work by Zach Terrell gets that done. These young Scots in this age group, under 11s and under 12s, certainly have some talent at wristed in from a wide area. Down, Kirk will clear it. It's off the linesman's skates. Which one's going to scramble and out-muscled by Holt down across on far sideboards. Back with Bounds just briefly. They will have just watched their under 14 side come up short. Chance for a second off the blocker. The under 16s side just came up short, or under 14 side came up short now with a chance for a tie game. Brilliant pass across, full stretch out but not connecting. And a bit lucky there for Reggie Morehouse as Oliver Dunlop-Milborough was looking dangerous and back through. Here comes Charlie Purvis straight into the glove though. With the Kingston Sharks under 12 member, we'll see what he can do to tie up this game. Morehouse keeps it as a duck throw for Team Bounds. Not able to settle the puck down, will eventually be cleared out by Team Kirk. Jackson Harvey. But by Wallace, Luke Wallace, one of the Invictors. This is going to go down for icing. And the Team Bounds are trying to hurry a change in. Wasn't very sneaky about it though. Just under 5 minutes gone here in our third game of the day. Down the balls and chased by Team Bounds. Kirk have just settled in that a little bit better. Hence why I was able to get that opening goal. Cleared out by Bounds, already showing potential for both sides. So it could be an even game. Called offside. Cadman Moore, one of the defensemen for Team Kirk. Harvey Sheffield Ice Hockey Academy under 12s, as she'll chase on to that. She's a bit of a race going on here. She's not going to be first to it, as Lennox, one of the travelling contingent from Cardiff, is down. But Avery Cadman Moore will be very well aware of this ring home ice, and now Logan Cumming trying to drive it short side. Flinching at it was Reggie Morehouse, but did enough to stop that from falling in. filter it through into the slot. No one able to connect it to, though. Trying to connect through. The gap is going to be Wilmot. Great skating through and saved by Esposito. But Mason Wilmot sandwiched between two bounce players. Great strength from the under-12. Gets a shot off down the other end. And a penalty is going to be coming up as well against Team Bound. So first power play of the game, it's a holding call going against the side in blue. Face-off won by Kirk. Woodhead's going to try and play it across early. It's a brilliant pass and an even better shot. Team Kirk double the lead, just 5 seconds needed. It was Jensen Hargreaves who tucked it home. Purvis. Wood sends that down on towards the net, chased by Oliver Dunlop Millborough. Team Kirk already having a comfortable lead here. Just 6 seconds in, not able to clear that across the ice. Be set down and cleared up. Fouled by Purvis again down at the half board. Linesman not happy with a face-off, so set back up again. Off the helmet and Kirk chasing in quickly. They've got Jensen Nash waiting in the middle. Team Bounds have back checked well though, got numbers down. Just off the side, netting, trying to filter it through, out in front. Everyone's scrambling, trying to get their stick to the puck. Reggie Morehouse, the confirmed goal scorer for Team Kirk. Back through in front again. Just about getting a glove to it was Esposito holding on. These scrambles in the crease are going to soon start to be problematic. Interference penalty coming up against Team Bounds. Another power play coming up for Team Kirk if they can score their second of the game. Penalty coming up against Team Kirk this time. A tripping call, and we'll get a minute 32 of 4-on-4 action. brilliant stick work there, trying to move short hand or 4-on-4. Cadman Moore, brilliant pass across, off the post. Somehow that's not got in, but fantastic work from Team Kirk and Avery Cadman Moore. And the passing from these on the toes right now, Kirk, I don't think they've missed a 2-on-1 breakaway pass. It's the shots that have let them down, but it's still one of the biggest problems for teams is the passing has been subpar at times, especially on the breakaways, not able to maximise their chances. But that time, certainly creating one. Cadman Moore will play it out of the zone again. So the hands of Amph to get it into the Kirk zone. It's quickly played out though by Clark. Terrell will struggle to get out in Zach Terrell. One of the absolute standouts of the England versus Scotland showdown at Christmas. Toe dragging, trying to pin it low across the ice. Nothing budging with that. On's a penalty, not given though. Few complaints of the trailing man coming in. Just crossing over and Team Bounds get a 5th skater on. 12 seconds left of their power play now. Wilmot.
And Team Kirk also returned to full strength.
Trying to source low, and there's a brilliant pass, great vision there. And now here comes McCarthy, 2-on-1 again, fed through brilliantly off the post. Fantastic work though by Team Kirk again, creating opportunities out of nothing. And Callum McCarthy hovering down at the blue as he came out of the box. 11 minutes gone in the first period. Team Kirk already showing a bit of their dominance. There's a glove lost on the ice, so it'll be collected up and back now with Bounds. They go 2-on-3. Trying to work their way into a gap with Jackson Harvey. You know he's certainly able to do so. And it's played across, put it into the slot. Over space, but just wide of the net. Trying to be lifted out, will be collected once more. Or down through neutral ice. Kirk again with their number 8, Jensen Nash. Can't poke it through to Peterborough Junior. And offside our Team Bounds. With exactly 6 minutes to go, they'll bring the face-off directly. Penalty coming up against Team Bounds. There'll be a tripping call going against them. It's not doing them any favours right now, the quality that Kirk have been showing. Taking too many penalties is going to hurt massively in the long run. That's already showing to do so here.
Team Bounds, number 9, Jackson
Harvey, the player in the box for Team Bounds, and Kirk, with exactly 5 minutes to go, try and get their third of the game. Nash already in a bit of space, trying to pick out the top corner. Picked it too far wide, though. Bounds are able to clear it. Now they'll move down to the side with Charlie Purvis. He's already shown to be a bit of a speedy threat. He gets sandwiched down, though. That nearly knocked off the skate into their own goal, but in the end, they'll get away with one. And it will be settled down, and we'll get a face-off inside the Kirk zone. Towards Leone one time, a slap shot went in towards net, trying to tip it off of Amp's stick, but not able to connect. Cleared out the zone. 40 seconds remain on the power play for Kirk. The best looking kill so far from Team Bounds. 1 for 2 so far on the power play, Team Kirk. Their second goal on the man advantage. Price has not swiped off him and slow to react to the tumbling play back down low. Back to full strength. Go Team Bounds as Jackson Harvey fresh out of the box, trying to feed it through. It's just behind the intended target of Amp. And Harvey will race on towards this. Confidence in his stride. And great skating abilities from Jackson Harvey. Spin from the back, he'll be held on to by Reggie Morehouse once more, with 3 minutes left in this opening period. We'll travel down in towards Bounds territory off the boards, but collected into the legs of Josie. For neutralising Team Kirk will have to set back up to 2.5 remain in this opening period. A 2-goal advantage in favour of the Maroon side. Down in towards Bounds, working well in Kirk territory, and again Morehouse. Great battle winning the corner, creating the opportunity. Trying to feed one through from the slot was Poppy Ward, the D-side contingent here. Off the stick, it helps in the way. No call on a little tumble, so we play on. Bounds. Opening up a bit of space in a 3-on-1, they'll get entering the zone. It's a brilliant pass, has created some space, but a great back check. Not allowing anything, and that gets the round of applause it deserves. Kirk are going to be able to try and come back the other way. 1.5 minutes left in this opening period. Sent down, but only as the Kirk bench to be held up by William Boys. Oh, he's swapped off by Wilmot. Great stick work again. Wilmot couldn't feed it through to Woodhead, but Woodhead will collect it down in the corner. Minute left in regulation. Minute left in the first period, rather. Kirk looking ever so confident. Bounds had their chances, and they're going to get another one here. That's a really poor pass, getting the wheels moving now. It's Dunlop Milborough. He's already had one of these chances today. He's not going to make much of the second either. And Team Bounds unhappy. Well, for lack of a call offside of Team Bounds. Final 10 seconds left in the period, and Team Bounds not got long left. They'll try and get a goal in the opening. They'll send it on there, but it was comfortably dealt with, and one last chance sails across the face of goal. And that will be the opening period done. And a comfortable 2-0 lead for Team Kirk.
Yes, Team Kirk taking 2-0 lead in the first period. Second period about to start. We are making noise. We are under 12, Team Kirk.
Second period time.
Team Bounds.
just getting something sorted out with the referees. And we're ready to get back going. Players on the wrong side of the ice, so sorting around. So players have a lot of dance off, it seems. Do it all over again. The linesman unhappy with that. Straight into the zone come Team Kirk, looking to build upon that second, or build upon the first period dominance they showed. Down with Young. Through their own zone compounds, it's cleared out, but only makes it as far. There's one of the defensemen for Team Kirk. And across the boards. Again, it will be cleared out by Bounds. A great takeaway off the boards, trying to something flowing along here. Trying to push up through. Bounds looking to get their first goal of the game. The first goal of the 12's tournament, but the backhander just scaved across. Onside go. Team Kirk through the way. And some of these sides you'll see as well. Some of the England-Quebec players that ended up winning the Double B tournament this year. It was great work from that side. And in the French part of Canada, the banner put up today. Above on the wall side, straight into the glove. Team Kirk shot falls down. Cadman Moore just found on that shot. That's going to allow Zach Terrell back into the zone. Brilliant toe drag away through, but just runs out of room when he span around. Turns over towards Kirk. Pass not able to connect, so Bound will take it back. Through neutralised. Kirk finally break the way through. As soon as they're in, they're out again. It's only as far as another Team Kirk jersey. Comes Elliott in for Bounds. Just taking a tumble and slow reactions, but Cooper Joe will eventually get himself onto the puck, but he just lifts that way too high. They're coming together, losing a stick. was McReynolds. Trying to stretch it down again. Cadman Moore was unable to reach that one, so she'll go for a change. Trying to stretch it out down towards Logan Cumming, but it's swapped out by Callum McCarthy, his fellow Scot. Dundee Stars under 12 player McCarthy. Offside. They are deemed to be Team Kirk. So set themselves back down through neutral ice. Brilliant pass out, connects all the way down towards Hull. Unable to get a shot off. Turn back over towards Team Bounds. Oh, clear it out down the zone over onto the far side. Just Cumming. Wood wanting it in the middle. The Scotsman's brought down, though Team Bounds can't keep it in the zone. Towards Rafferty McGrath. On its way by Dunlop Milborough. Chased in by Ward. It's Kirk finding the space to break out of their zone. And gently in through by Holt. McCarthy. Found on that one, but Dunlop Milborough unable to capitalise on it. Pushing forward again across down the middle. McCarthy just offside briefly, and great read there by Kirk's number 8 to pull himself back over the blue line just briefly. Stretched out across, they want it. Jackson. Oh, sorry. That was Luke Wallace that wanted it for Team Bounds. Crossfield was not given to him. A little bit of hesitation. It would have been right through the back. And through on goal, trying to half the deficit. But Team Bounds trail by. Bounds still with the puck, but only one player in the offensive zone for them right now. And the pass was never going to connect. Well, that's a poor clearance attempt from range, right into the glove post. Save of the game for Reggie Morehouse. And that gets a round of applause from Ryan Sheffield. Dudley into the zone for Team Kirk. It comes off the boards. Held back. Just on their own blue line. Ivanov. Again finds Dudley, who's just in a swarm of blue jerseys. Tries to send it back on towards the goal. Unable to do so. Up by Murphy. Played down the boards this. Not going to go for icing. It will do so. We're going back down the other way, in towards the Team Bounds territory. Together down at the half board. Picked up by Rafferty. It's quickly stolen off him by Wilmot. And in front, stuck on the backhand. It's a brilliant feed through, and Esposito will jump his blocker on top of that. But an awkward bounce nearly gave it a 3-goal lead to Team Kirk. down the boards on the far side. It's picked up down at the hash marks. Trying to cut all the way through. Morehouse has been slow on his wraparounds. Not going to attempt it this time. Cross for a 2-on-1. Chance for a 3-goal advantage. As Esposito could have crossed. It was a clever idea from the shooter of Dalton. He's offside. Our team bounds. They just hit it and hope. Trying to put it side where Esposito would be coming from. Would be wide open. Just couldn't get the connection he needed. Down here at the boards, it comes out along for Cooper Joe, who's being hassled by 3 Kirk players, still able to find it, the corner at least. But back round it goes to Team Kirk, unable to be kept in at the blue line by Bounds. First to the puck is going to be Vladimir Holden. Luca Vladimir Holden, one of the Leeds Junior United under 12s. Not as many U12s from the Leeds Junior United in the other categories. A plethora of U14s and 16s. Let's go back down to Kirk Ice as we approach the halfway stage of the game. Terrell will come down the ice for team. No, it's a poor clearance there by Reggie Morehouse. Zach Terrell got it on towards the net of Team Kirk. Morehouse has got away with a bit of an error there, clearing it. Terrell back through, trying to send it in deep, but he's just not able to connect with it, and back down the other way comes McCarthy. Has swiped off him. This opposition defenseman liking to get aggressive with it. Cutting coast to coast. Maybe stuck in the wheels. An awkward shot. Morehouse again falls out of his glove. Bang on halfway into the game we go now. Out in front. Winding up a slap shot. Decided to risk it in. Instead does Ward. She can't beat the netminder of Morehouse. Wood gets closed in, and 4 Kirk bodies are there. The backhand, back door. Can't even hit the net, and Morehouse is stuck on his back. Eventually will be able to get up. Turnbull wants it, it's going to be given to him. Space opening up through traffic, just be held onto again. Both sides will get fresh legs out.
Changing that mic of both teams. The team Kirk pressure the 31, over there. 21 on the house. And the team Band wearing the 31.
10-minute stage in the period. And behind the back of the Kirk net bounds. Having good passage of play here. Having their trying to pepper Vanette of Morehouse. We're not troubling him too much on target, but it's building up pressure, and it should be building up confidence for him as well. It's the best they've looked all game. I'm trying to do well there. Harvey found the space, but Morehouse, a reaching glove, does the trick. Senton on net, and Morehouse will hold on to it again. One timer out from the point. There's in trouble for net of Morehouse, and to be kept in by Browns. They'll retrieve the puck for a neutralise and try and go again. And with Johnson, though. Merrill Johnson, one of the Slough Jets under 12s here this weekend. Purvis able to tee up Jackson Harvey, trying to go all the way. Harvey just swiped off him at the last second by a back-coming Jensen Nash. Kirk, haven't seen any offensive zone time for a while. It's been all Bounds for the past 5 or so minutes. Harvey going all the way, cannot jam it home. But he certainly looks likely in this game. And Kirk just on the back foot for a little bit. Well, surely it won't be long until we see Team Bounds halving their deficit. If they keep playing like they have been, it certainly won't be far away. Towards Lennox from the face of the space under Logan Cumming, can't filter it through, but bounces right back to him. Space again, unable to hit the net. Team Bounds back into the middle, cutting through everyone. And now a chance to clear out of zone for Team Kirk. Stretched out though, and Stanov will collect it. And this is the first time the puck's been in Deep Bounds end of the ice, and it's quickly out again. And slow passing from Lennox just to get himself on side. But a rush knocks him down off his feet, amped into the corner. Back through into the middle, pushed aside by the pads of Morehouse, kept in. And up the blue line. Round for Cumming. Centred through. And that's tipped out of the zone. Great stick there by the point forward. With Team Kirk, but play back in again and really finding a groove here is Team Bounds. Of Lennox straight on net. The rebound's there, unable. Reggie Morehouse throws all kinds of shapes and covers the puck up. How he's been able to stop that from going in will be a mystery. Through neutralised, it's a great stick work there by Cadman Moore. Should get closed down, it's stuck in her feet. Great stick work though. We just sent it towards the neck. He's swept away by Newton. 5 minutes remaining in the period. Cadman Moore will be brought down. Team Kirk told to shoot, unable to do so though. Bounds will be back out of their zone. And moving forward is with Cooper Joe. Joe has passes available, will choose not to play them though. Bit of a selfish play, might get them in trouble at the other end. Great back checking work from Team Bounds. Forces Price just to slow down that little bit. McCarthy wants it up top, it's going to be aimed at him, it's not going to find him. They're trying to wrestle their way in to a bit of trouble offside. Not able to get up to his feet is Zach Terrell. Milking the spin a little bit has cost his side an offensive chance. Cadman Moore. First shot just staying wide of the net. Picked up by Cody Price again off the leg of the referee to the benefit of Newton for bounds. Cleared down the length of the ice. He's not going to have enough on it for icing. And the two-man forecheck coming aggressively. Fresh defensive legs and forwards for Team Bounds. And the oncoming players just swipe the puck away, but clearly not quite ready for it. They'll recover well though at the board battle. Casey Lee Beeson trying to send that down for Team Kirk, but the shot is enabled from Team Bounds. Can't hit the net again. A little bit too much on it, that time from Poppy Ward. Not from McGrath. With Wood. Into the middle, juggling with it. Puck comes loose. The referee will apologise. Three minutes left in period 2 here. Goalless in the second. 2 early goals from Team Kirk being the difference maker. This has been all Team Bounds as of recent. Not for a lack of trying by Team Kirk. And with Josie moving into the middle off the leg pad, will be kicked out, and Jackson Harvey will collect it again and get moving. Jackson Harvey, tight angle. Lays it to the short side post, but falls away from him, back with it. And sent round to Wood. Back into the middle. Down the ice and through neutral territory. Jackson Harvey will bring it, trying to create a bit of space, but there's 4 players of Team Bounds there, and Harvey's been out for a very long shift here. So out by Jackson Harvey. Into the corner for Team Kirk, but Team Bounds get there first. And out of the zone will be stretched down. It's going to be a race to get off of icing, and Purvis is moving rather quickly. Filters it through the space in the slot, unable to control it. Down towards Wallace at the point. Not quick enough to get there though. And cleared back down with 1:20 left in the period. Purvis. Offside is Team Bounds, and now we pull back down with 1:05 remaining in this period.
Second period, 5 minutes, second period.
Team Kirk trying to get a 2-on-2 rolling here into the zone. Players coming back for Bounds. Centred through. Not seen a shot in a long time, Freddie Esposito. If Kirk can start getting something on him, especially after the break, he's going to be feeling it. Back down Kirk with options as play off the bench. Wilmot waits in the middle. 20 seconds for him to try and do so. Well, Bounds going to be able to nick something quick at the end here. And half the deficit going into the third. Doesn't seem it. Roundabout by Purvis, just going to try and avoid any pressure, and that's going to be it for the second period. Whistle's going to go. Play continuing before players realise. We'll take a short break, and we're back for the conclusion of this match.
Team Bells nil, Team Kirk 2. So the winner of this game, and we have more information on the Team Kirk take on Team Clark, right here in the Battle Arena in Sheffield. Third period action that starts. One per regulation, 5-on-5, 3 overtime. Area making noise for Team Kirk. Oh, this is a noise for Team Bells.
For into the middle, can't be tucked home by Team Bounds. Starting off, how they kind of played most of that second period. Getting the game flowing, getting the game, trying to make something happen in front though, off the leg pad there. Ivani Cinderby. There's Freddie Esposito in the goal. And offside. Go Team Bounds entering the zone. Face off in front of the Team Kirk bench. One out by Team Bounds off down the ball. It's only collected in the neutral zone though. Played round the board to be held up by Daniel Newton of the Sheffield Ice Hockey Academy, playing his junior stuff here at EIH Sheffield. Goes around the boards towards Hargreaves. Let's go with Ivanov. Kirk hunting for the third goal. Neither side able to score through the 80 minutes of period 2. Zach Terrell came close a couple of times, looking to get a chance here. Swapped off him and back come Team Kirk. Slow approaching and offside. A little bit hesitant. Likely should have moved a bit faster with the changing team bounce side, but in the end, you have to put it back into the neutral zone. Team Kirk straight in towards bound territory. Brilliant work. Wilmot waits in the middle. We're going to shoot and off the bar. Somehow that's not stayed in. Great work down by V. Through their own zone. The pass was perfect. Wilmot can't believe it. The boards, it finds Charlie Purvis. It's going to be a race with Wallace to knock off the icing, and he does so. Straight out in front, though. Bounds. They can still keep the play rolling in the zone. Now with Harvey. 3 minutes gone in the third and final period. Bounds needing 2. Great pass out, though, in front. And it's going to be a race to try and stop this one being a problem, and he's done so, and Jackson Dudley gets bound, and now he's opposite number 9, Jackson Harvey. Start trying in the corner. Kirk lose out and played out off the boards, and a 2-on-1 entering the zone. Great work, passing open and offside. Go Team Kirk. McCarthy trying to go all the way, and that's going to be held onto by Freddie Esposito. Logan Cumming down onto his forehand side. Misses the net by a little bit. Pushing forward in towards the net, trying to create a bit of space. Clever wraparound attempt by Leonard Stoyanov. Fate going one way, a little pump fake wraparound, not to any effect though. Cadman Moore meets in the middle for Team Kirk, try and win this puck. It's not going to be, so she'll just follow this round from Team Browns, force them as wide as they can. She's eventually retrieved the puck back from Price. Towards Johnson. Team Kirk gets a change in. Browns enter the zone. 5:22 gone. Played out in front. Big slap shot coming in, the tip, trying to make it loose, and it is. Now there's going to be some afters. Just spill over, one player shoved right over. The face-off pushing really close there. Been able to fire it off the stick though, Zach Terrell. Stuck to the body. It's in front again, can't lift it up. But Team Bounce still move with the puck. From Python Newton. Working back hard. Able to clear the puck down, and now there's space. They're told to go fast, and Cooper Joe just way too slow entering in, and that allows Team Kirk just to get back in time. Out in front again, brilliant! Finally, Bounce score. They've tried so many times to get it in front and stick handle it around the goalie. They'll eventually beat Reggie Morehouse. They'll half the deficit with just under 12 minutes to play.
Number 1 Team Bounce scored and assisted by number 27, Zach Terrell.
Zach Terrell, one of the most likely players on Team Bounce to score, finally gets one in Team Kirk, looking to clear down the way. It's a brilliant pass out. Here comes Wilmot, up in front. Wilmot, 5-hole scores! Back to a 2-goal lead very quickly, and Wilmot with his second of the game. Just moments after Bounce finally got themselves off the board. Wilmot looking for another one, it hits off the bar and rises up.
Goal 3 for Team Kirk, scored by number 29, Mason Wilmot. Goal assisted by number 28, Eddie Dalton. Time on goal, 42 minutes and 57 seconds.
And it's in again. Somehow Team Bounds have got themselves a second. And in the space of a minute, we've had 3 goals. And after a second period where we saw nothing, Charlie Purvis off the face-off, coming back quickly. And back again with a 1-goal game.
And goal number 2 for Team Bounds, scored by number 36, unassisted, Poppy Ward. Time the goal, 14 minutes and 34 seconds. That's Team Bounds, number 36, unassisted at 4-3, 3-4.
Team Kirk sent down with the ice. Clipped through the neutral zone. Still going and saving his Team Bounds and Freddie Esposito. Kirk trying to get the goals back, and both sides looking awakened. And now a one-on-one chance. Field, Harvey coming down on his inside. Field shot rather early, not getting much going. Coming down in towards the zone. It's a brilliant work by Cumming, just ran out of room to stick handle his way into and falls out of the zone. Back out in front, it's loose and trying to hold on to it. Will eventually get a whistle and a few bits of pushing and shoving afterwards. Penalty coming up against Team Bounds. Tripping is Vaco, and it'll be a power play for Team Kirk. Power play chance. Chance for Team Kirk going to double their lead once more. A flashy period of goals. Those will be kept in at the blue line by Beeson. KCD Beeson, part of the Quebec junior squad, the girls team that went out to Quebec in the start of the year, representing England. Seconds remain on the power play. It's not been a very eventful affair so far for Team Kirk. Team Bounds, well, now a 2-0 chance. Have got to be scoring it, surely, and they do. Right on cue, Bounds have been killing off the penalty excellently. And a mistake on a line change. Vladia Holder, I believe, is the goal scorer. We'll just wait for confirmation. Six minutes remaining in this game, and it's a 2-goal lead once more for Team Kirk. Luca Vladia Holden. That's in front, chancing shot there by Luke Wallace, just wide of the net, post. Aimed up high towards Newton. It's not going to be able to make it that far, but Jackson Harvey on a swivel. Trying to keep the play rolling. It's still with Harvey, stuck in a wheelhouse. He's brought down. No, Team Barnes on to get back as moving forward is Woodhead. Up towards Wallace. He can't hold on to that. Offside, apparently. Our team cut once more, so that will be pulled back. Wallace trying to make a move round past Johnson. He has done so. Enters only with 4 minutes to go. Out into the slot. Across to Logan Cumming, out in front, Cumming, top shelf! Logan Cumming brings it back within one with exactly 3.5 minutes to go. And there's still yet another tail to right at this game. Ward down in the corner, £14. Penalty coming up as she'll touch the puck up, a tripping call going against the blue side. And just as they thought they were getting into a chance, well, Team Kirk will have another opportunity to extend their advantage back to 2 once more.
Goal 3, the team now scored by number 18, Logan Cunning. So number 17, let us go. Time to go, because in 30 seconds, that's 18 bounds, 18 from 17 at 5-0-3-0. And penalty to team bounds, number 18, Logan Cunning as well. Gets to trip in at 50 minutes and 47 seconds, that's bounds 18, a 2-minute minor for tripping at 5-0-4-7.
Kirk entering zone with McCarthy offside, they say. We pulled back. Minute 10 left on the power play. 4-team Kirk stuck in their own zone for just momentarily. Nash has had a quiet third period. Nearly had that swapped off by Amph. Played down and be raced onto by Dudley. Reaction from Murphy gets his feet moving. And his team Kirk go for a change. They could have pushed into the space. Final 2 minutes of regulation.
Final 2 minutes of the third period. Final 2 minutes of the third period.
Towards McCarthy, his shot just sails wide and will curl back out. Time for the referee to sort something out. All ready to go now. Trip down as the power play comes to an end. A minute and 10 seconds remain in the game.
And Team Bounds take the fourth round.
One goal needed for Team Bounds, but Team Kirk composition, they're not going to be able to pull the netminder just yet. They're going to have to win it quickly.
Team Bounds' last goal. And now Reed scored by number 18. This is by number 7, Luke Wallace. That goal is 30 seconds. It's 18 from 7.
On the boards, chased up by Team Bounds. Have to clear the zone again. It looks like we're not going to be able to get that sixth skater on the ice. Team Kirk, they have to battle through, but they've seemingly held through comfortably. Dalton will play this round, and the seconds are just going to tick away. Regulation. Not going to be time for another chance. That will be it. So, just stealing victory and Team Kirk. A great battle. They'll have the 3-on-3 for the bonus point in a couple of minutes' time.
Time for 3-on-3. Sunday, 5 in action. Playing for bonus point.
Three-on-3 time then, who's going to take home the bonus point in our first under-12s match of the weekend. Now across towards Purvis, and Team Bounds will start the ball rolling. Purvis trying to cut into the zone. He's had a quiet game following his running around in the first period. Shot was never troubling. That reminder of Reggie Morehouse now. Right back into the zone. From distance, oh, threading the needle perfectly. McCarty gets the bonus point for Team Kirk. The win and the bonus point for Team Kirk then. Take a short break here on the England Ice Hockey YouTube channel. We'll be back in about 20 minutes time. We'll be ready for our next game. It'll be Team Phillips versus Team Clark in the 12th category. Don't go anywhere.